Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already guessed, today we're going to be doing a couple of looks with the Muse palette. So what I thought I would do is maybe do one more look with the Muse, and then I'm going to do a look with Muse and Serenity together, because I know a lot of people have those palettes, and I just thought it'd be good for some inspiration, to be quite honest, and see just how they pair together as well. I'm really intrigued. When I look at them together, I'm just totally inspired. So if you want to stick around and watch me create another look with this and then with them together, then please don't forget to hit subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. So as I said, we're just going to be sticking with the Muse palette for today, and I sat here on a Monday morning in my pyjamas. Well, actually it's Monday afternoon, but it's half term, so yeah, it's fine. Sat here in my pyjamas. I will get dressed, will I, eventually? But yeah, we'll see how, if I want to get dressed. So I want to stick to more of like the purpley pinks, because obviously the first look was mainly green, let's be honest. So I'm gonna start off with this little brush. Still using these Cosmic brushes. I'm absolutely really loving these brushes. I'll link them down below if I remember. And I'm going to start out with the shade Fig. So we're going in with the deepest shade today, and we're just going to pat that on to the outer corner. And I've got a hair. My dog, I have an Akita, and she's molting. If you have like a big dog, especially a dog that has like an undercoat, let me know down below what you have, and let me know down below what sort of Hoover you have as well, because honestly I've got dog hair everywhere and they're just like all over the baby's toys, and having to like sterilise and clean everything. Okay, so this is very pigmented. Is it like a black? The black in the palette is just a very dark purpley browny blacky colour. Interesting. I just want to see how these shades blend out together when pat's on with the darkest colour first. So I'm just packing this on to start with, and then I'm not going to blend this shade out. I'm going to use another colour to blend it out with. So I'm just packing this on just where I want it for now. It's definitely got like a purpley colour to it, so it's like shining through when I'm blending a little bit here. Yeah, that's kind of just where we're at. That went on perfectly. Next I think I'm going to blend it out with the shade Petal, I think. Yeah, I am. I'm going to blend it out with the shade Petal, and then I think I might go into this like beautiful pastel-y purpley colour up here. I have no clue what shimmer I'm going to use today. And again, I'm just going to pack this on the half on that dark shadow and half on where I've got nothing on my lid. Yeah, so no, there's so many shimmers that I want to use in this palette. And then I'm going to start to just do small circular motions. Oh, that is a very pretty shade. Just to help blend those two together. And I'm also going to start fluffing this through to the inner part of the eye of my eyelid. So if you have children, or you're a teacher, or what are you doing this half term? Do you find it hard to entertain your kids? I mean, it's only a week, and today my child is already saying that she's bored. My week literally consists of a dentist appointment tomorrow, but it is pancake day, so we're going to make some pancakes. And then Wednesday, I'm not too sure. If it's sunny like it is today, I might just like go over the park or something. And then Thursday, we're out for lunch with my mother-in-law. And then Friday, my dad lives in Cornwall with his wife, and they are coming up, and we're going out for tea Friday night. So it's like we have things going on. It's just a little bit like we don't really have the money to obviously go out and splurge. It's February, and I always find the February half term hard because we've just had Christmas. But this morning she built some Lego that she'd had for Christmas, so I kept her quiet, and then yeah, she was pretty bored after that. And then I'm going to go in with, is this the fluffiest one? I think it is. It's the fluffiest brush, but they're not fluffy, they're a little bit like hard, if that makes sense. And we're going to go into that lightest purple shade to blend all this out, which is called Sweet Pea. Oh, I'm thinking about getting, what is it, like Builder Gel nails. Let me know down below, because these, like, literally, look at my thumb, look at what happens. So basically I was getting the baby's toys from underneath the sofa, and straight under the thumb went, straight the nail came right off and took the rest of my nail. So I have like really tiny nails at the moment because I'm a biter as well. And I really want to, you know, try acrylics. They just wreck my nails, like they really do. But I also, just because I work, like, I'm like a receptionist, so I also like my nails to look, you know, nice. So yeah. Do you have any experiences with is it Biab nails, Builder Gel nails, whatever you want to call them? That's just a nice colour to blend everything out together. And I'm going to go back through my shades and put them all on, and yeah, I think I might go in with a little tiny brush and go in with the shade Rosewood, just between those two. I don't think it's, I think I went into light before, and so I just want to add a little bit of depth back here. But yeah, so that's just blending out better. Just needed that little bit of summit. Yeah, I'm just going to take that right through the crease as well, just to add some more depth. But it just means, it just was helping to blend, because I went in with quite a light shade after that very dark one, and it did struggle to blend it, but it was just because, I think it was because I'd gone in with such a lighter shade, it didn't really work it up. But yeah, that is a lot better. Beautiful. So I'm just going to go back through my shades, blend them all out, and then we'll come back and we will put some shimmer on the lid. So now that is all blended out how I want it, I think on the lower lash line I'm going to go in with green, just because, see, purple and green, you know, beautiful. So I think, what greens did I not use before? I don't think did I use pine before? And maybe smoke it out with a bit of Softly. Should we do that? And then I could also put like a bit of green shimmer on there. I don't know. I don't know if this is even gonna work, but I'm gonna test it anyway. I finally today purchased some Made by Mitchell blushes. Can you believe I've never tried them? I've never ever tried them, and I just, yeah, Yeah, so that's looking good. And then I'm just going to dust that brush off. Use the same brush and go in with the shade softly right here. Kind of just help to blend that out a little bit. This is my favourite brush in the palette collection, and I thought I'd lost it this day. I thought I'd lost it. I was good. And then I want to go in with, I feel like I might go in with a bright green inner corner. Shall I do that? Shall I? I think I'm gonna go in. I mean, I don't know if it'll work, but you know, it can't hurt to try. So we're gonna put some NYX glitter glue on the lid, and I can find a brush. I cleaned all my brushes the other day and they haven't quite fully dried yet, so I'm just trying to nitpick at the ones that I didn't clean. Yeah, let's just use my finger, because that's just, I must have cleaned all of the brushes that I used for my glitter glue. Absolutely useless. So I'm just going to tap that all here. Have to be like neat or anything like that, just so you've got some sticky base. I always put something down under my shimmers, so yeah. Just find that it helps, especially when I have hooded eyes. It just helps with like the longevity. I'm putting that away, like I haven't got another eye on my flipping face. Right, okay, so now to pick the shimmer. I think I might go in with Whisper, I think, and then I might just go in with Inspire. I don't know, guys, it's such a tough decision. Or I might go in with a little bit of a lighter pink and then go in with the green. I don't know, is that going to look a bit odd? Let's put the first one down first. So we're going to definitely go in with the shade Whisper down here, which is beautiful. And that amethyst shade though as well, that's also so pretty. I'm just going to pat this on right here. That's beautiful. I mean, I might change my mind, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, and then I might top it off. I mean, what's this luster like? Oh, I could top it off with that because that's got like a purpley. I've already done like swatches and stuff of all this, guys, so if you are interested and you want to see what they were like, definitely go ahead and check out that video. That's my first impression. So I'm taking this now all over the lid, and I'm gonna tap over that luster shade, but I'm also going to take some of this amethyst, I think, just to help blend in to that fig shade. So I'm just going to flip my brush over. This one's definitely more softly pressed into there. I'm just going to tap that right over the edges here, just to help with that blend into that darker matte. Yes. I just think that green inner corner is going to make it pop. Okay, so I'm just going to go in. So if I can show you, so I've got that beautiful pinky purpley, and I'm just literally going to tap that all over. Whether it'll make any difference, I don't know. Just have it pop a little bit more. Yeah, it's definitely there. Oh, it's so pretty. And just to think that when the eye shifts as well, like it'll give that pinky purpley. I don't know. I'm acting like I've, you know, no, I've got a clue what I'm doing, but I'm just winging it. Okay, now I need to find an inner corner brush. I have got one of those. I'm so flipping useless. Where is it? Where are you? Probably right in front of my eyes. Are you? Yes, you are. So I'm going to take the Cosmic Brushes CB5, and we will spray this because obviously I don't have any glue there. I'm just going to use the tiniest little bit of my Amelia Olivia. I have got a backup, so I don't know why I'm crying, because I flipping love that setting spray. And I'm going to go in, yeah, I'm definitely going to do it, guys. I'm going to go into the shade Inspire. I know I used this on my first look, but I just thought it's something different, ain't it? It's something different, ain't it? Sorry if my accent annoys people. I'm not sorry, but you know, if it annoys you, I don't know what to say. Okay, that is just wow. Okay, I'm just gonna bring that under, over, and I've ended up just putting it on the front part of that lid, but I will blend it with that purple as well. It's just so pretty. I'm wondering if I put the shade Luster over the top of that as well, it would just help with the pinkiness as well. Or did I just mess that up? No, let's just go back into that shade Inspire. So I'm just losing the green, which I don't want to do. These shades have a lot of fallout, guys, by the way, so I would definitely recommend doing your makeup first, in my humble personal opinion. Just gonna go back in with the shade Willow, just so I don't really want that green to be overtaken. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off of camera, and then we'll come back with the final look. I'm kind of digging that. I think it's definitely different. It helps bring the purple and green, which is the you know, the most prominent colours of the palette. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to be filming a review with this. It's not new or anything like that. I just bought it the other day. You know, just went in and bought a £38 foundation, but I just thought I'd do a review because I like to review foundations. So yeah, if you're interested in that, that should already be up, by the way. So yeah, I'm just gonna go piss off now, do the other eye, and then I'll be right back. So we are back with the completed first look using the Muse palette. I hope that you liked it. Let me know down below. I was going to put lashes on, but we're just embracing the natural lash. If you hear my daughter screaming, she's just learned the word dad, so now we're getting like louder and louder, bless her. But yeah, so I'm trying to embrace natural lashes. Like, the sun is out and I feel quite summery, and in the summer I very rarely put false lashes on because they just irritate me unless I'm going out like somewhere fancy. So yeah, it's very rare. So I'm just wearing one of the samples I got from Charlotte Tilbury, the push-up lashes. I do really like this. I had a full size but used it all up. In the waterline I have the Mama Mitchell All Smudge No Budge in the shade Nerve. I've also just done a video with the Lancome that should already be up. Yeah, with like a full wear test and stuff, so that should already be up. It's not like a new foundation, but it's just new to me. And I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. I don't link when I do like so many looks one palette. I don't link all my face products down below just because I wear so many different things on different days, and to be honest I probably wouldn't remember tomorrow what I wore today, so unless I write it down, which I'm not going to because I'm not a professional. But yeah, so yeah, when this look will be over on my Instagram with everything linked about what I'm wearing, so if you don't follow me over on there, be sure to come and join the family. And yeah, let's just dive in to look number 2. So, as I said, we're going to be doing a combined look with the 2 palettes today, and I think I'm going to do something quite neutral because I'm a boring bitch today, and the kids are basically driving me soft. Both of them. That one. That one. Both. So I'm going to go in with the shade from Serenity called Earth, and I'm going to do a halo today, so I'm just going to stick that in the inner and outer corner. And this is just going to be another quick one today because kids. In the inner and outer corner. Those noises. And I think I blend it out with like that nudie shade from, there's a hair on the brush. Are you singing? I've been singing for today. I do apologise. So she knows. She just knows. So yeah, now I'm going to go in with the shade Haze, which is the lightest nudie colour from Muse. I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to start to buff those edges. Like that. I thought it'd be nice to create a look that, you know, if you do have both palettes, you could enjoy. This is actually really pigmented nude. Can't help but laugh at this. I think I want to deepen it up a little bit as well. Deepen it up even further. I'm thinking, I don't know what to go with the black, because there is that fig shade, but I don't know if it's a little bit muddy. I don't know. So my choices are the black from Serenity, or I don't know if it is quite a darker shade anyway, or Fig, which has a more plummy undertone. I'm going to go in with the shade Fig, I think. I'm just literally going to concentrate this very much on the inner and outer corner, but I don't want it to overtake that shade, so we're just going to do, just to create some depth, stick it by the lower lash line. She's dancing to Cocomelon. She's got like a jumperoo and she keeps bouncing and then she'll lift her legs off the floor, so she kind of swings. Comical. She's absolutely comical. And I'm just going to keep this as close to the lash line as I can. And then I'm going to go back in with that shade that we had. What was the shade name called? Earth. And no extra product. I'm just going to start to make sure that everything is blended out nicely. I can see you laughing. Oh, okay. Put your legs down. I've got my work cut out for me when she's walking. Just make sure everything's blended. I'm having a little bit of trouble blending this inner part here. I just don't know what to do. I don't know where my kids come from. I really don't. No extra product again, just on that brush that we used the shade Haze on from the Muse palette. I'm just going to go in and just make sure that everything's blended out nice and neatly. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to go back through all the shades, make sure that everything's blended how I want it, and then we'll come back and add some shimmer to the lid. So for the lower lash line, I think I'm actually going to go in with blue, I think. I really want to take the shade River and then maybe blend it out with this. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's have a go. I'm going to go in with the shade River from Serenity. And just take that all along the lower lash line. See, that's nice. And then I think I'm going to go in, because I don't think there's anything that would blend it out in Muse. I don't think. No, there's no really like bluey tones in here. I mean, I probably could go in with Softly, but I've used that one in a different palette, in a different colour. A different oil, sorry. So yeah, we're going to go in with the shade Echo, just to blend it out slightly. Doesn't have to be anything too dramatic, just to take the same brush. And just going to take that along the lower lash line. And then we're going to go in and add some shimmer. I'm taking that too far up. What a mess. So I'm going to go in with my Papograph artistry ones. I'm just going to stick that all down the centre. Oh, shimmer, I literally have no idea. I think I'm going to go in with like a gold maybe. I think that would work quite nicely. I mean, a green would work quite nicely as well. So I think I'm going to go in. Do I go in with the shade Wanderer or do I go in with a gold? Which is, I'll just say, I think I'm actually going to take the shade Wanderer. I think. We'll see whether that works. And I'm just going to tap that pretty much just down in the centre. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I mean, I said I was going to go neutral. That didn't quite work out for me, did it? Yeah, I might take a little bit of that gold just to kind of help to blend it into the other shade, because we don't have like a browny type of shimmer in either one, like a neutral shimmer. I have the shade Ambient, which I'm going to take to blend it into that other colour. That, I forgot the names. So yeah, I'm going to take the shade Ambient, just to tap over the edges, just to help it blend in to that matte. That's pretty. That's really nice. And then I think I'm tempted to like maybe tap something down the centre. Do we tap Antique or do we tap a bit of Muse? Ooh, I think I might tap a bit of Muse. Okay. Could we wreck this? I hope not. Right there, the centre. Add a little something. I don't even know if that's done anything. I feel like it's done a little. Just get very excited. It's done a little something. And I'm just going to go back in with that little brush. Just make sure everything is blended. I can see you. You pat a cake. Make sure everything is blended seamlessly. I'm not putting any extra product. Oh, I need to do my inner corner as well. I am tempted to do like a blue inner corner to go with. What are you laughing at? Tempted to use the shade Serenity because we've used the shade Muse from the Muse palette. Do I use the shade Serenity from the Serenity palette? Or do I just totally mess up this look? I have no idea. No idea. We're going to try it and we're just going to see how it goes basically. Yeah, so we're going to take the shade. I mean, I could take the shade Opal because that's got like a blue to it. We're going to take the shade Serenity first. See how it feels. I don't know if this is going to be light enough. I'm just going to take it on the lower lash line to begin with. And maybe pack just a little bit on. Just ever so slightly because it's definitely not bright enough for my inner corner. And then I'm going to go into the shade Opal to brighten that up. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And that's it, really, pretty much, I think. I'm just going to go hop off camera, do the other eye. I'm trying to make sure that's blended into that blue. I'm going to hop off camera, do the other eye, and then we'll be back with the finished look. See you all in a minute. So this is the finished look. I'm not going to be doing any more looks with this palette in particular on here just because I have loads of things that I need to film with. But yeah, let me know down below which was your favourite, this one or the one that I did before that was solely just the Muse palette. Obviously today we have done Serenity. I don't know about this one being in stock, but I know this one is currently out of stock. But I'll link the website down below and I'll also link their Instagram page. So if you're interested, these are a UK indie brand, and if you are from the UK, I would 100%, if you don't want one, maybe get the other. I'd just say, yeah, definitely support an indie brand if that's what you're looking to do, because they're UK based and they're like, this one is 18 and I think this one is 20. But like I said, everything like that will be linked down below anyway, but really, really good palettes. I haven't had any problems. We're obviously just going to discuss this one. This is definitely more of that like putty shimmer, which I noticed today. So it's definitely a lot more of the putty formula, should I say. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful palette. If I had to pick one, I don't have the first one that they did, which was it like rose something, which is definitely more rainbowy. I would say if I had to pick one, guys, I'd probably still say Serenity. I know. And I do really love this. And companion palettes are amazing. And I definitely think I would reach for this. Like, it has a beautiful colour story. But just because I am more of a green-blue lover, I think Serenity just has my heart that little bit more. But I definitely think they pair beautifully together. And I think there's definitely a lot more looks that I could create putting them together. So don't forget to check out my Instagram, because if I do any more looks, they'll be over on there. I'm thinking about going on TikTok, but I'm not too sure yet. If you want to see... rude. If you want to see me over on TikTok, please let me know down below. I'm just sort of hovering and hovering whether to go on there. I see so much hate on there towards people and so much like cyberbullying, and I'm just not down for that. So yeah, I feel like here I can really be myself and I can really like be honest and give you the utmost honest reviews without anyone coming for me. Whereas I feel over on there, if you're a content creator, they get a lot of hate, like a lot of hate. And I'm not just saying that is just TikTok. I feel like if you're a big content creator on here, you're probably going to get that kind of hate sometimes. But I feel like the more I'm watching on there, the more I just see people using other people's comments to then come back at them. It's just not for me. But I'll definitely think about it. I will think about it, but yeah, let me know if you'd like to see me over on TikTok, because Instagram I feel is dying a little bit. It's not, you know, it's not what it used to be at all. It's very hard to get any kind of following over on Instagram. So if you follow me on here and you don't follow me over on Instagram, I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, it's really hard to get any kind of notice, even with like reels and stuff like that. TikTok may have taken over. I don't feel like YouTube is dying at all, to me personally, being like new to being a content creator. I don't feel like YouTube has gone down since TikTok taken over, but obviously I wasn't around when TikTok wasn't around, if that makes sense. I wasn't around when TikTok wasn't around, so I can't say whether people were getting like hundreds and hundreds of subscribers back then and then now they're kind of like, you know, it's a slow and steady pace. I'd rather have my channel at a slow and steady pace, because I don't really want to be bombarded with 1 million subscribers and then like I don't really feel like I know anybody. I'm really happy with my small community and I'm happy with how it is growing at the moment. Obviously I do want it to grow, so yeah, but just I hope that you stick around, and I hope that you, if you haven't, you do subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. I do have some very exciting things coming up. I've had a couple of parcels, so I'll see you all very soon.